Hey, what's up guys? Italo here, and today I'm going to be sharing how you can have more energy throughout 2018 and beyond, because your energy is essentially what carries you today. If you have a lot of energy, you're going to be on top of it, you're going to be alert, you're going to be getting a lot done. And if you don't, your day is going to get away from you. Your day is going to drag on. You're not going to be as productive, you're not going to do as well as work, you're not going to be enjoying life, and you're simply kind of just going to be getting through it. But you have a bunch of energy pushing you out the day, think about it. You're going to be so much more effective. You're going to do better at work. You're going to be more social. With your friends. You're going to have energy for the gym. You're going to have energy to work on that side project you're working on that after a long day. And above all, you're going to be able to stick to those resolutions you set for yourself this year in 2018. So your energy is super important. You guys, don't watch this video for the value that you're going to get. Watch this video for the value you're going to be able to share with your friends and family after you tag them and share this video with them, because I know you're going to love it. So getting right into it, where I got the idea for this video is from a book I recently read called High Performance Habits by this guy here, Brendon Buchard. He's an incredible guy, and what Brendon Buchard does is he actually runs this high performance academy, and he teaches already high performers. I'm talking like Olympians, like A-list celebrities like Oprah, Usher, presidents, literally people that have already reached such a high level in life, how to continue to level up and reach the next level. And Brendon has been around these people, surrounded by them for over a decade, and he's essentially distilled down 6 habits that he sees in all of them that you need to have to become a high performer. And he shares in this book how you can apply them in your life as well, and how you can develop them. But the one that I'm going to focus on today is how to generate more energy. We don't get bogged down, we don't get tired because our days are so packed, just jumping from one activity to the next, seriously set from like 7 to like 9 p.m. of just non-stop packed. That's not entirely it. One main reason is that we manage our transitions so poorly between different things we do. So say for example, in a day, say you're getting into work on Monday, and the first thing you do is you have a meeting with your boss, you're pitching him, asking him for funding, and then next you go to email mode trying to get to inbox 0. Then maybe you have some sales calls, maybe you grab lunch with a friend to catch up. Following that, you write out some marketing material, and more in a creative mindset, you're done with work, and then you go to the gym, and then maybe you go on a date, or then maybe you like grab drinks with a friend. But what's so interesting is that the mindsets you need to be effective in each of these different things are so different, but we never pause and reflect and take a moment to think about how we have to be in these certain situations to perform at our best. And that's what Brendon talks about in this book, that there's 2 key things that you should do before transitioning from major activities in your life. And the first is that before you do any major activity in your life, you should take a moment to release tension. And what Brendon says is that you just take a moment, a few deep breaths in your mind, you say release, release, release. No more than 30 seconds or a minute or so, simply as a trigger to let your brain know, okay, I'm about to go do something different. It's time to let go of that intention, let go of that mindset, let go of the energy I needed to be good at the previous activity, and get ready for what's to come. And I'm going to illustrate in just a second how I apply this in my life. And the second thing you do is you set your intention. You ask yourself a few trigger questions to get your mind mentally prepped for how you can be the best at whatever activity you're about to do. So for example, this past weekend, I had a day where I went to yoga, and then I was researching some altcoins later that day to invest in, and I was editing a video for a client, and I had a client discovery meeting to see if I could potentially work with this restaurant to provide some services. And then in the evening, I went out and I grabbed some drinks with some friends I went to college with, and then I went to this bachata club with this girl I met. Super fun. But what's interesting is that the mindset that I had to be in for yoga was so different as opposed to the mindset I had to be in during this business meeting. So here's how I apply the 2 things: 1, release tension, and 2, set intention to my life. So I pulled up to the yoga studio in my car, and I'm sitting in my car. I'm all right. So I just took a few deep breaths, to kind of let my body know, let my mind know that we're about to do something different. Said release in my mind a few times, and then moved on to the more fun part, which was setting my intention. So I asked myself the question, what energy is it that I want to bring into this practice today? And I asked myself that, and then I answered. I was like, okay, I want to be peaceful. I want to be relaxed. I want to be focused. and I want to be fully present. So that was the energy I wanted to bring into this class. And then, how am I going to do my best? I asked myself that because I'm a total rookie at yoga. I think it's a blast, but I'm like the worst ever right now, so I want to get better. So I asked myself that, and I'm like, okay, to get better at yoga, I'm gonna get a mat by these two girls that are like the vets in the class. They're like the best. So I got a seat next to them. I'm gonna try to mirror them, so like I can see what my poses should look like, how I can improve, and then also, I'm gonna focus on myself in every single moment. And then I asked, what's my intent? Why am I even coming here? Because sometimes I feel like in life, I'll be like caught up with like, why the heck am I even doing this? So I asked myself, what is my intent in this class? Then I was like, okay, I'm gonna break a sweat. I'm going to be more mindful and present throughout the day, and also, I just wanted to do something for myself. So that was my intent as well as going to the class. So I had an awesome practice, and then later that day, I had a meeting with these restaurant owners. And it was a client discovery meeting. So we were feeling each other out, seeing if I could potentially provide some value for them, and we could work together in the long run, or we could do a first project together. So I'm in my car, and I take a moment, and I just take a few deep breaths, and I ask myself, what is the energy that I need to bring to this meeting? Thinking about this, I'm like, okay, we're meeting for the first time, so I want to hit it off. So I want to be really friendly with them. I want to get them to like me, because obviously no one is going to do business with you if they don't like you. And then I want to present myself as the expert, because I want to instill confidence in these business owners that I'm the guy that can get the job done. I'm the one that can get them a decent ROI on their investment in my services. So I'm going to come in confident, I'm going to speak clearly, I'm going to get my ideas across, and I'm going to hold a great posture. That's the energy I'm going to bring in. And then I ask myself too, what is it that I want to get out of this? And so, I paused and I was like, what is it? Well, I'm not, looking to close a contract. I'm not looking to get anything signed yet. I'm just simply looking to generate enough interest and, get them to like me enough that they at least want to get a proposal from me, so I can explain some of the ideas that I have for their business, explain how I think I can help, and we'll go from there. So that was my intent. But what's really interesting is that if I had just run over from yoga and gone over in that previous mindset, I would not have gone, the meeting would not have gone as smoothly as, it otherwise would have, if I came in and I was just completely at peace, completely relaxed, completely in my own world. There's no way, it wouldn't have gone as smoothly as it did. And this is something that is so interesting, because I see so many people, and this used to be me too, where you just run from activity to activity to activity, next to next, not even really pausing to let your brain know, okay, we just did A, but it's completely unrelated to B, so let's forget about A. You know what I mean? So it's something that I said that way too quickly, but just forget about, whatever you just did. Center your mind, center your body with just a few deep breaths, and then set your intention for what's to come. And this can totally increase the amount of energy you have, because now you'll be more focused, more alert, more present, and you'll be acting how you should be in that specific activity. So it'll go so much smoother and you'll be more effective. So, those are really important things. And one thing I want to share is that there's no set of trigger questions to ask. You can just get a little bit creative and ask yourself maybe some things like, how can I have the most fun here? If that's what your goal is. Whenever I go out with my buddy Quinn, we go out always with myself. How can I have the most fun at this nightclub tonight we're going to? Or say I'm going to the gym. How can I have the best workout or something like that? Just any triggers that is going to get your mind thinking about how you can make the most. So, next time before you go on that date, next time before you have that interview, before you sit down and write that research paper, before you hop on the phone to make that sales call, before you film that video that you're about to put out for the world to see, take a moment to pause, just to get your body mentally prepped, and then figure out why it is you're doing it. Ask yourself some questions that'll get you ready to be the most effective for whatever you're about to do. So remember, release your tension, set your intention, and you'll be good to go. Looking forward to hearing from you guys soon. Have a great week, everybody. Cheers.